Right guys, welcome to another edition of Ben's Angle, and we are back down at Coking Farm and we're back on Oak Lake again, and we are in peg 24 again. I've managed to secure that swim, and yeah, we've just arrived, and would you believe it guys, guess what? It's only bloody raining again. Every time I come down to this complex it's always bloody raining, but I've learnt my lesson this time guys. I've bought 4 spares of clothes, 4 changes of clothes shall I say. And but yeah, like I say, we're here for 3 nights. We're on the Thursday. I booked a couple of days off of work, so yeah, we're here from Thursday till Sunday morning. Time is now 10 o'clock on the Thursday, and then I've got to leave obviously Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. So but yeah, get the gear set up. Looks like I'm going to get absolutely soaked, and we'll go from there. He's with us. Here we go. Hello mate, say hello. Yeah, he knows exactly where he is guys. So right, it's time for me to get all the waterproofs on, sort myself out, and go from there. So, but yeah, if you could hit the subscribe button, give it a like, any comments as well would be grateful. And yeah, let's get them subscribers up, chaps, you know. So I'm getting a lot of people saying they like the content. So, you know, let's show the love for the love people and the carp fishing community and all like that. But right, time for me to go and set up. Right, guys, well, I don't know what that lighting's like, but it'll have to do. We are bivvy bound, and like proper bivvy bound as well. I'm in my bed chair, a lot of them in the bag. Set everything up, got my waterproofs on, and yeah, Dave took an hammer in. But yeah, I've literally just pub chucked 2 rods. I ain't even got 3 rods out. I've looked at the weather app, and it is saying 80% rain all day. In fact, it's not stopping until 8 o'clock tonight. Time is now 12:30. So it looks like I could just be bivvy bound all day. Bivvy doors had to come down because obviously in 24 I've got a southerly blowing in and the rain's coming in with it, sorry. I can't even leave the door open, everything's getting soaked. So yeah, lovely start to the Coking trip. So as you can hear, it's starting to slow. Nah, still coming, here it comes. But yeah, we've got gale force winds. Setting the bivvy up was an absolute joke. That nearly ended up in the field again. Me and that bloody field behind this swim. And yeah, here it comes. And yeah, it's one of those guys. So today could be a bit of a write-off with the filming. So because I ain't going to be filming out in that lot. So who knows? I'll probably come back to you. I could come back to you when it's dark. So I think we might be doing these rods properly when it's dark. So because like I say, it's saying 80% from 12 o'clock now until 8 o'clock at night, when it's going to be dark at 6:30, 6:45, no problem. So but right, we'll leave it there guys. I'm bivvy bound. I might even have a kit. Catch up with you soon. Well guys, would you believe it? It's actually finally stopped bloody raining. Well, it's still drizzling out there, but it's bearable. But yeah, that's the view from the swim. And yeah, peg 24 on Oak. And for the people that don't know, just watching, basically I command all that open water out there. The 2 islands are not my water. That's peg 25 to the right and 23 to the left. That gets all the islands. I get the open water out there. The furthest distance you can go is 11 wraps. So I've got one at 10.5, one at 10 and one at 9.5. And basically we've just spread them within the boundaries of our swim. So I mean, bait wise, obviously I've just gone in, I've put in 2 kilo of boilie straight away. I've got the throwing stick out. And the good thing about this place guys, and it's a rarity now, there ain't no bloody seagulls here. So it lends itself to the catapult and throwing stick tactics. Excuse me. So yeah, I've put a 2 kilo out, and I've put 2 kilo of TNT on, and that's a tiger nut and toffee from Steamies. They love that bait in here. That is the bait for this lake. And the other good one is the krill and bloodworm as well. So we've got 2 out on the TNT, and I've got 1 out on the krill. And but what I've done is I've put 2 kilos just over the left and middle rod, and I've spread it. So like we've got 10.5 wraps and 10 wraps. I've spread it all over the place out there. And then on the krill one, we've just got probably about 2 handfuls of krill barrels. They're new out. I'll show you guys tomorrow. It's a new one that we do, and yeah, they're absolutely pucker. When I show you these barrels, are just the perfect size, and I've got them on the right hand rod. Yeah, we're giving a new product a go, and see how we get on with that. So But yeah, that's the views, and that's the Thursday evening update. So we'll go from there. But if this don't work, what I will do tomorrow is I'll switch to a pop-up. Because I remember on one of the sessions when I was in peg 30, I believe. Yeah, I was using the squid pink pop-ups, the hydro squid, and the pineapple, I believe, as well, the pineapple and butyric from Stevie's that we do, and yeah, they got me out of jail. So remember that, pink and yellow get you out of jail on oak. So but yeah, let's just hope we can get a live take for you. That'll be nice. And it is difficult trying to get live takes, and as other YouTube vloggers will know. But yeah, I'm just glad it stopped bloody raining. So as you can see, the lake's busy, really busy for a Thursday. Every swim is gone, and that's what it's like down here, you know. There's a lot of good fish on this complex. It ain't just Oak Lake, I think there's about 5 or 6 other lakes, lads. And yeah, it's well worth coming down, having a little look on the website, and yeah, they've all got big carp in them. But I think we'll leave that there for the Thursday update. Time for me to have a coffee, and hopefully I'll catch up with you guys very soon. Well, morning guys, and yes, that was a very, very quiet night, and it was a bloody cold night as well. That temperature really, really dropped, as you can see by the bucket lids. With the amount of rain we had, eventually it did stop, and it looks like the old sun's trying to come out. That can't be true. I'm here. There's no sun in Dorset when Ben's here, guys, you know that. Now, on a serious note, it looks like it's trying to break through. But it's bloody cold. It's really dropped. I think it's saying like 8 degrees. Freezing. But yeah, I had a couple of bleeps on the middle rod, which got me out my pit. But that was it really, guys. Not a lot to report. Very, very quiet. So yeah, other than it dropping, that was it. So I was glad that the rain went. But yeah, it looks beautiful with that mist coming off the lake now. And hopefully the sun will get them moving. So yeah, I can't believe how cold it is. It's got to be 8 degrees. So yeah, very, very cold. But yeah, that's the update really, guys. What I say, just move you over that way. Obviously we're still in the Biv. But yeah, you can see down there. Looks beautiful, doesn't it, with all that mist? It is a beautiful lake, this one. But yeah, like I say, we've got the rods out there in the open water, but nothing as of yet. So, right, let's come back into the Bivy. There we go, guys. Yeah, it looks like the sun finally wants to make an appearance while I'm here, which is nice. So at least it'll give it a chance for some things to dry out, although we are here for another 2 more nights, which is good. So yeah, right, it's time for me to have a coffee. The time is now about 7:45. 7 o'clock. Oh yeah, I definitely need a coffee. Right, catch up with you soon, guys. Right guys, it's about 11 o'clock now, and yeah, I wound the rods in at about 9, and to be fair, I went up to the cafe and see Alan, and took Ted with me, bless him, and yeah, it's handy having that cafe on site. It just enables you to wind your rods in, rest the swim for a little while, and like I say, they do a lovely breakfast up there, lovely coffee and that. Just takes you away from the lake for an hour, you know. So yeah, the breakfast back, bacon and egg. Cooked Ted a quarter pounder, bless him, and yeah, we sat up there, you know, just chatting. And very nice people. Thoroughly recommend that cafe. It's very nice food up there as well. So like I say, got back, put the rods out and that, and I thought we'd just give it a little rest. But I thought I'd go through the rigs with you quickly, and with what I'm using so far. Like I say, nothing's happened at the moment, and I did see a couple of fish this morning, but they weren't in my swim. They was over the far side. So but the wind's just pushing in now. I mean, the sun came, believe it or not, the sun came out. The sun is in Dorset, guys. Came out for about 2 hours, hence why I'm in my t-shirt. But now the grey clouds, it's typical, isn't it? I come back and put the bloody rods out, here comes the rain. So, but yeah, like I say, before I've got 2 out. I'm just sticking out my 3rd one now, but I thought I'd just run it through you guys. And again, it's very basic, boys, you know. So that there is the rig. This is a pop-up one. As you can see, you've got the main line there, got a safety clip there, and that's got a 3-ounce dumpy pair on it from SM leads. You then got a coated hook length, and as you can see, the split shot, which will pull that pop-up down and anchor it. It's not a Ronnie rig. For all you Ronnie lovers, no. Just a coated braid, old school. The old split shot rig. See, that weighs it down. Got a bit of shrink tube on a size 6 barbless, as you can see. It's a barbless hook fishery here, lads. You do get checked, so I'd recommend using them. And that there is a pink hydro squid pop-up. If you remember on other videos, these are what got me out of trouble. Now, when spread baiting like we are, caught that bloody rain, can you hear it, guys? When spread baiting boilies, I would always recommend either use a wafter or a pop-up over the top, and something that stands out. So that's what we've gone. We've gone into the pink hydro. Now I've baited up, obviously with the TNT, and I've just stuck some hydro squid out as well. And I'm going to stick with the krill on the right-hand rod. I'm going to show you these new barrels that we do. And yeah, there's something to watch out for, guys. They're just the perfect size. So that's the tactics that we're using at the moment. And the reason for the switching to a dumpy pair, because I do like using squares as well, is Oak is quite a silty lake. Now with it being silty, when I cast out, I want that lead to plummet straight into the silt. So now that 3-ounce lead acts like a 5-ounce lead. So as soon as he picks this up from this end, it ain't just 3 ounces, that's got to come out the sill. And basically what it's doing is, as that's cocked sitting there like that, that's going to pull that hook home. You imagine the difference between a 3-ounce lead and a 5-ounce, for example, could be 6 ounce, depends how far it goes in the sill. He's going to, when he whacks that, that's going to set that hook straight home. So that's the idea of it all anyway. Like I say, I'm just going to stick that rod out now. But yeah, it was nice to see the bloody sun for a change. So, but yeah, like I say, we're on the Friday morning now. And obviously the lake is packed, as you would expect. It's busy here all the time, and you know, it's a great fishery. The setup here is absolutely fantastic. The staff, Chris, Matt, Alan, you know, all the CAF people, they're very friendly. They help you a lot. They even do a buggy service to the swim with the calves. All the facilities here. You can bring your dog as well, as long as it's well behaved. Yeah, you know, all the boundaries are done. You know, when you go to a carp fishery, lads, I mean, with typical carp anglers, we all have a moan, don't we? You know, it's never our fault, is it? You know, and but I'm going to be honest with you, I've fished here for quite a while now. Not years, but probably coming up to a year now. And I can't find one cross at the moment. Normally on fisheries, you know, say you got 5 tick boxes, you know, you might get 3. Sometimes you get 4, sometimes it's 2. I've got to be honest with you, it's 5 out of 5 here. I can't find a cross. Not that I'm looking for one, but you know, obviously, like being a bailiff at Cottington and other fisheries, like ours is 5 out of 5. Of course it is. But yeah, you know, as another lake goes, this is 5 out of 5 here. You know, so you notice a difference when it's run by carp anglers. I will say that, guys. And it's fair play to Coking, really. You know, so I can see why it's busy. It's like Cottington, it's rammed. You know, loads of big carp. You know, this is why both them lakes are doing very, very well. But yeah, if you've not been here, I'll definitely go on their website and have a look at it. Some of the fishing here are amazing. So, I mean, obviously, if you haven't seen the video, go back and watch the video where I caught the biggest fish in the lake at 46 pound. Yeah, you know, I've been very, very blessed with this complex. So, but there are other big ones in here, and that's what we're trying to catch, guys. So, but I would just like it to stop bloody raining. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of rain. So, but like I say, right, it's time for me to get that rod out. And hopefully, if it does stop raining, guys, I might be able to do some shots outside instead of in the bloody tempest all the time. So, but right, like I say, time's about 11ish. Time to get that 3rd rod back up. Well then, fellas, look at that, I've got my shades on, eh? The sun's come out. I'm saying that, it's just gone behind the bloody clouds. See, look, that's me, isn't it? take these off now. Yeah, there was a bit of bad news today. Lost one, didn't I? My own stupid fault again. Trying to get some action shots from you guys. Anyway, basically, it was about 2 o'clock, and what is that? Oh, gentleman opposite, go on, mate. Well done, that man. See, there you go. Gentleman, I believe. What number is that? That's 31, 32. Peg 33. There you go. So if you watch this one, I'm watching you play a carp right now, mate. Fair play, that man. Hopefully, looks like good things to come. But yeah, about 2 o'clock, I was sitting out here and I thought, right, I'm gonna have a kip. I'm absolutely knackered. And you know what it's like, guys, don't you? You know exactly what I'm gonna say. Got into bed, lovely. Middle rod's absolutely tanked off. And that one was on the TNT, the same rig, but like I said to you guys earlier, just remove the split shot. It's quite a universal rig, that one. And do you know what I've done? Done the biggest YouTube mistake. It's going, this rod. Put the tripod down, got the camera on, got it going. Do you think I can get the thing in focus? Couldn't get it in focus. So I've hit it, and I'm trying to do it while like filming for you guys. Bloody hooks fell out on it. Oh mate, I was absolutely fuming. So I promised that I would never do that again. I remember for previous subscribers and viewers, when we was down on Cottington, I lost one doing it there, and I've lost one as well when I was on Bluebell trying to get some action shots for you guys. Yeah, and I went against my word, and it's come back to bite me on the backside. So yeah, we got a bite, but we lost it. So, but all the rods are out now. Time is about, I think it's about 5:30 now. And as I've just said to you, the bloke in peg 33 now, he's playing one now. So I'll say well done, that man, and hopefully it'll be our turn next. But I haven't seen much out here in front of us, so that bite was well out of the blue. But yeah, like I say, we're coming into that Friday evening now, and as for rig wise, obviously using that, as I call it, back to the 90s, or the universal rig. And yeah, we got a pink hydro squid on, the TNT and the krill. I will show you them krill barrels, and I keep saying it, I will. Tomorrow, what I'll do tomorrow, I'll show you them. And yeah, let's hope that they play ball this evening or tonight. Yeah, I was gutted losing that one. You know that feeling? It's like that feeling again, guys, isn't it? Like I said earlier, you felt like you've just been dumped, innit? You know, your missus has just like packed your bag, go on, get out of it. I was distraught. I was absolute effing distraught. But there you go, it's carp fishing, isn't it? You know, we can't win them all the time, and that's the way it is. So you dust yourself down in them situations, lads, and you go again, and that's what we're doing. So the wind is pushing into me. But it looks good that the gentleman, the other side, has just landed one. He's like directly to the left of me. He's not bang opposite, but directly, like diagonally left, sorry, should I say. But fair play to him. So, but yeah, like I say, no one down this side. I've had nothing. I was the only one that's had a bite today. So, yeah, fingers crossed, lads. But we'll leave it there. And if I get one, there won't be no bloody action shots, I can assure you that. So, but right, guys, hopefully I'll catch up with you guys soon with a nice big common or a big mirror. Well, fellas, I'm absolute distraught. Can't believe it. I've just lost another one. Do you know what? It weren't a bloody hook pull either. Bloody line snapped. I'm having an absolute bloody mare here at the moment. So we lost one earlier with an hook pull because I'm trying to get action shots for you guys. Sitting here having a cup of tea. Left hand rod's gone, proper gone. Like, yes, here we go, playing it, everything's fine. Next thing you know, dink. It's like, well, what the bloody hell's happened here? Wound it in, just a clean cut. Well, there's no snags here. I mean, the fish was moving, it was fine. You know, it never locked me up or anything. The only thing I can think of, there must have been a weak point in the line or a nick in me line. And yeah, dink, gone. I'm having an absolute bloody nightmare. You know them ways there, I think we all get it as carp anglers, even myself. Like I say, we keep it real on this channel. If I have a nightmare, you guys will know about it. If I'm having a good session, you guys will know about it. None of this will get edited out. I'm telling you how it is, you know, in this session. But yeah, like earlier on when I said I lost one, I felt like Faye had just dumped me. Mate, I feel like she's just set the carp shed on fire. I mean, I can't believe it, guys. You know, I'm looking at my carp shed and it's blazing. That's how I bloody feel. I'm bloody heartbroken. But there you go. It's my third time lucky, I suppose, isn't it? And that one was on the krill. So, on them barrels that I was on about. So that was quite interesting. But yeah, I can't believe it. Playing it, everything was sweet. Yeah, here we go. Lovely evening bite. Gonna get a nice one under my belt tonight. Nah, dink. There you go, it's carp fishing for you lads, isn't it? Like I say, we keep it real. We tell you when we're having it off, and we tell you when we're having an effing mare. So, third time lucky. We're still on the Friday evening, and it's about 20 to 7 now, something like that. It'll be dark soon. But mate, going to bed absolutely gutted. Oh, the joys. Coking is definitely biting back. Oak Lake is definitely biting my backside, let's put it that way. So yeah, to have 2 and lose 2. But there we go, guys. But right, fingers crossed. Be nice to me, Oak. I'm not doing nothing to hurt you. Just want to catch a couple of carp. That's all. I'll see you soon, guys. Right, morning, guys. And as you can see, I'm not the fairest in the land as normal, but it's bloody cold. It's bloody freezing this morning. I think last night it went down to 5 degrees. That's how cold it is down here. So, but it's that time of year, isn't it? You know, it's absolutely freezing now. And but yeah, what a morning's fishing. I start off with the night. The night was very, very quiet. Obviously, I lost that one when I left you guys. Well, I lost 2, didn't I? Felt like I was heartbroken. Faye had dumped me. She set my carb shed on fire. You can put that all aside now. Done none of that matters. She's took me back and my shed's fine, guys, you know. But yeah, we'll start off with this morning. And there you go, look at that. 1, 2, sitting in the retainer. Just how we like it, so yeah. And would you believe it, one of them is £40 again. I've had a ghost carp for £40, 10 ounces. I can't believe it, guys. There's the backdrop there, look. Looks absolutely amazing. All that mist coming down. Like I say, it's absolutely freezing though. But yeah, like I say, with the £40 10, and that was on them krill dumbbells, believe it or not. So yeah, it's a nice way to start off, isn't it, eh? First time using them new baits, and I've had a £40 ghosty. And then we put that rod back out, put the fish in the retainer, sorry, put the rod back out, and as I've done that, the other rod went. So yeah, the TNT rod went, and I've got an £18 linear, and I'll tell you what, it's absolutely beautiful it is. So it's like that big linear that I caught, but in miniature. So it's one to watch, that fish, absolutely stunning. So I've just made myself a cup of coffee. I'm going to let these 2 fish recuperate, because they both give me a good fight, especially that ghosty. They fight like mad, don't they? So I'm going to give it 10 minutes, let that mist lift off a bit, and then we'll get them out and we'll show you guys. Right, guys, well, like I was saying, and here it is, £40 10. Proper recognise, I mean, they've all got names here, these fish, but like I say, I don't know what's what here, and I like it that way as well. You know, it's a surprise, isn't it, guys? But yeah, just can't believe it, can't believe it. But right, time to get her up. Right, here we go. £40 10 ounces of her. She wants to play ball, of course. She gave me a proper good scrap, this one. But have you guys noticed that before with ghosties and koi's? They proper hang on, don't they? Here we go. Check that out. Absolute amazing carp. Got a bit of fin damage there on her. Give her a little bit of treatment. Looks like an old wound now. But yeah, check that one out, guys. £40 10 ounces. Absolutely immaculate carp. Look at that. Proper recognisable one, that. Oh, I'm overjoyed with that. Beautiful carp. What a way, and it's a new personal best ghosty as well. Absolutely fantastic. It's come up a bit. But yeah, there you go. Beautiful. What a way to start the day. Let's spin him round for you guys quickly. Yeah, she got some proper damage to that tail there. Come on. Look at that. Just a shame about her tail, isn't it? A bit of damage on there. That'll grow back. we'll get some carp care kit on her. But yeah, beautiful carp, £40.10, overjoyed, filling up the screen, loving it. Welcome to Oak Lake, chaps, beautiful. Right, let's get some stills of her. Well then guys, you see the 40 pounder there. Now we got this, only little one, £18, but I tell you what, I'd love to be able to name this thing. Do you know why? Because I'd call it the Zip Linear. It's got the big linear and the Zip Linear, and you'll see why now guys. This thing is absolutely stunning. Reminds me of a carp in Manor Linear back in the day when there was only 40 carp in there, not the Runswater it is now. There used to be a fish in there called the Zip Linear. Check that out. A bit closer. Check that out guys. Absolute beautiful carp. £18. Perfectly, it's like a zip, isn't it? It's like a zip on your trousers. Beautiful. Look at it. I'll spin him round, it's exactly the same the other side guys. Amazing carp that is. Spin him round quickly. When they look like that, that is an absolute corker. I'll say £18. If someone ever catches this at £30, or if, I know Chris watches these, you should name this one the Zip Linear, mate. They're not mine to name, they're yours, but look at that. Absolute immaculate carp he is. He's going to be one to look out for in the future, I tell you. There you go, £18. Right, let's get them straight back. Well, after them two carp there, guys, we just do a little scenic shot for you guys. Let's have a little chat. Yeah, just dropped them two back. As you can see, it's still foggy. It's starting to lift a little bit now. And yeah, time's about 7:30, something like that now. And I think it's 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. But yeah, what I say, it was, yeah, like I just can't get over it. I mean, this complex has been so kind to me. It really, really has. And yeah, to have a £40 ghosty as well, which is a new personal best ghost carp for me. My previous personal best was, I think it was £33 if I remember rightly. I know I had a koi that was £30, but a ghosty I think it was 33. So yeah, obliterates that one. So yeah, it's another one off the tick list, a £40 ghosty. So there ain't many of those in the country, I know. But yeah, beautiful carp. Like I say, we treated all that towel and that'll grow back, we always do. And she swam away healthily, like, and the 18-pounder, wow, what a little carp that was. So we can all watch that one grow together. That's going to be some carp, that is. But yeah, like I say, that was on the big one was on them new krill dumbbells. And as you can see in the shot on the left hand side, that's all the new liquids for it as well. Oh yeah, and that's what we tried. So but yeah, it's produced that one for me. So yes, we might have to have a little rethink what to do today. So but like I say, I've had bites on all the rods now. I've had bites on the krill, the TNT and the squid. So 4 runs, landed 2. It's all working, you know. So I think we'll stick with them 3 baits today, unless one of course sticks out again today. But yeah, what a start to the session. Once they start, we're halfway through it now. So we've done 2 nights. We're on the Saturday now. Like I say, I'll give these until about 9, probably about 9:30, and then I'll wind in. And we're up to the Caf, go and see Alan. And 'cause he loves seeing his carp dog Ted. He gives him a burger in the morning, bless him, good old Al. And yeah, it's always nice that actually. It's good that they've got a Caf on site really, because it allows you a bit of recommendation here for you guys for coming down. Like, I mean, I know that you can bring all your food and that with you, etc., but it's always handy with a Caf on site, because like I say, I wind in about 9:30 and I'll go up there for an hour. It's only an hour and a half, whatever. Cup of coffee, bacon roll, Ted has his burger. It just rests your swim, you know. And then when you come back, you just feel rejuvenated, you know, and ready to go. But it does rest that swim. It's only an hour and a half, but it does make a bloody difference. So yeah, that's certainly food for thought for you guys coming down here. But yeah, I've obviously got this filming going now. I'd love to see one of them rods rip off life for you guys. It's yeah, it'd be nice, that middle rod to tank down. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? But yeah, we'll go through that bait with you today. And I'll start wrapping up some bits that I don't need as well. So like I say, I think it's about 8 o'clock. So Like I say, that fog is lifting. And yeah, give it an hour and a half, wind in, up the gaff. I'll catch up with you later. Right guys, like I said earlier in the show, I was going to show you these barrels from Steamies, and these are the new krill and bloodworm ones. So obviously you can see there, that's the rocket fuel in the krill and bloodworm. But if I come in on these, can you see the very unique shape of a dumbbell? You don't see them like that, do you? They're normally just long, you know what I mean? But when you actually look like it, it actually is a dumbbell, isn't it? It actually looks like one. But a very unique hook bait that is. And then soaking it in the rocket fuel has been the one, especially for the bigger one. So, but yeah, very unique them, and these are going to have a massive impact on places that are pellet based. Obviously going to have a massive impact as well because of the shape and the size, etc. And yeah, they're going to work on a lot of venues. Big edge, that, a big edge, big time. So yeah, at the end of the day, they're the new ones from Steamies, the krill and bloodworm. That's the rocket fuel. Check it out on the website, guys. Like I say, if you're coming to Coking Farm at Oak, it could be worth getting a bag of these. Right then, guys, it's well, it's coming on to late afternoon now, and I think we're looking at about 4 o'clock, something like that. It's been bloody windy. The sun's been out. It's been nice. I've even got a little bit of wind burn. Look at me. But yeah, anyway, I wouldn't believe it. I've just had a bloody pike on a boilie, and that's the 4th one I've had out of Oak, believe it or not. And they're quite a decent size. They're all double figures, like, you know. So yeah, right in the mouth on a bloody TNT boilie. I mean, tiger nut and toffee. I mean, you could understand, couldn't you, if it, you know, the krill one, you kind of get it, fish meal, but even that's a bit, you know. But yeah, tiger nut and toffee boilie. Bloody hell. But yeah, like I say, it's been very quiet today. The wind's got up, but it has been a nice day today, you know. They do have sun in Dorset, you know. So, but yeah, that's been as far as it got. But it's gone really, really windy now, and I think it's gone more westerly now, whereas it was coming into me on a southerly. So it'll be interesting to see where these fish end up this evening, if we can see them bashing, etc. But but no one's caught nothing. No one opposite me's had one today. It's been very quiet. Like I say, I thought I was away. It took off like a carp. But yeah, it was a bloody pike. I don't know, 12, 13 pounds, something like that. But yeah, very, very quiet today. So, but like I say, we're on out last night. I've packed some of the stuff up already, and he's having a kip on the floor, bless him. So went up to the calf this morning, and yeah, it was nice. I had a fry up, and yeah, they gave him their pate on toast. He's spoiled, anyhow, Ted. Proper spoiled. Don't know what a bowl of pedigree is, our dog, I tell you. You put a bowl of pedigree in front of Ted, he'll look at you as if to say, would you eat that? Exactly. That's my Mrs. Faye for you. When we first got him, oh no, chicken, beef and steak for our Ted. And now bloody pate. Dog's life, eh? Oh, we got a bleep there. Yeah, we got a bleep. So left hand rod there, guys. But yeah, but other than that, yeah, it's been very quiet today. So yeah, like I say, it's near 4 o'clock now. I've just redone the middle rod. That can stay now for the night. I've just got to do the left hand and the right hand rod. So but we're going to keep to the baits that we've done. So we've got a krill out now on the left, the middle on the TNT, and the right one on the hydro squid. So I've had a bite on all of them. So yeah, going into the night confident, and especially the evening. But it'll be interesting to see where these fish are this evening. So if they're out in front of us still or not. Well, that's where we are, guys. So like I say, I shall come back to you either this evening with a carp, or it'll be tomorrow morning, or I'll catch one in the night. Lights, cameras, action, as Ben says. But no, I've enjoyed my time here. Like I say, I've had 4 runs, I've lost 2. And we've had 2, so we've had an 18 and a 40-pound ghostie. So, and as I'm talking, I've got my friend Mr. Onslow trying to ring me now. You're gonna have to wait, Tommy, mate. The viewers have got to come first. So yeah, but likewise, we'll leave it there, guys, and hopefully I'll come back to you this evening with a nice Oak Lake carp. Well, we're coming on to that last evening now, guys, and yeah, time is at the essence, as they say. It looks like it should be bite time, like it is on every carp lake. In the evening, we're all sitting there in anticipation. And basically, that is what we're doing now. So I've seen some to the left of me, up against that island over here. I've seen 4 of them pop out. I think the wind might have pushed them over there. So, but yeah, that's the only 4 that I've seen at the moment. But that wind's dying down now, so I'm expecting, hopefully, there's going to be a few out in this middle of the lake, this middle zone, as we say. But yeah, a lovely view on Coking Farm, Oak Lake, Peg 24. And yeah, it's always gutting, isn't it, when you're only last night, it's like, ugh. But we still have what we got, I don't know, good 12 hours left, something like that. So, not more than that actually, probably 16 hours left. But yeah, we've kept with the same bait, like I said earlier, the hydro squid, TNT, and the krill and bloodworm. Like I say, they're the 3 on here. And yeah, let's hope we can get a couple more. It'd be nice to get an evening bite. So, but yeah, like I say, guys, we'll leave it there. I think I'll just leave the camera running so you guys can take the atmosphere in. Well, morning, fellas, and yeah, it's bloody cold as well, fellas. Oh, Jesus. I've just looked at my old phone, the old temperature. It's 2 degrees. It is absolutely freezing. Carp dog's head, he's nicked me bed. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's 2 degrees, guys. Fucking freezing. Noise in the background. Got my first coffee on. Yeah. Anyway, there was a bit of bad news and there was a bit of good news in the night. The bad news at about 2:30, middle rod on the old TNT. That's gone. Got a catfish of about £3. I was not impressed. It was absolutely stone cold Steve Austin at that time as well. Yeah, about £3 or £4. I was like, you little so-and-so, let's put it that way. Anyway, we dealt with him, put the rod back out. It was that cold, I thought, sorry, I'm going to have to stop and have a cup. I've got to have a cup of tea. I was having a cup of tea about 2:30, 3 in the morning. Had that, drifted off. Time now is, I think it's about 7:15. I don't know, 10 minutes ago. Right hand rod on the old hydro squid. The get out of jails. The steamy get out of jails. That's what we should rename them. Steamies get out of jails. And yeah, absolute once over. You know, one of those them ways there, guys. When it goes, it wants to go to like planet Mars, doesn't it? You know. And yeah, I've got a lovely 29 just sitting in the retainer. But my hands are so bloody cold. And I thought, right, leave him in there for 5 minutes, let him recuperate. Gonna have a quick coffee, and then we'll hold him up for you guys. Kettle's nearly done. Oh yeah, even though it's gone right down to 2 degrees. Oh, excuse me. We managed to nick one, so yeah, we've had 3 now. Yep, it's, are you ready, mate? Yep, you're ready. Let me turn that off quickly, guys. Yeah, the kettle's all ready. Let's pour that out quickly. Nothing like the first coffee of the day, is it, guys? And that certainly is needed. Yeah, like I say, 29 mirror, not a scaly one. Lovely fish, this one. So we'll get him out after this coffee. Now, unfortunately, it's the dreaded pack up. Yeah, you know them ways there, you're like, back to reality, back to work. Yeah, it's a bit, I don't really know what to say about it, you know what I mean? It's horrible, isn't it, when you wake up on a Sunday morning. So, mind you, get home and see the missus, see the kids. You know what I mean? I've missed them, so I've been away for 3 nights. See them, have a nice roast dinner, and like I say, unload the van. Yeah, it's just back to reality, isn't it? Ooh. But yeah, I've had a lovely time here, and like I say, I'm going to enjoy this coffee quickly, and then I'm going to come straight back to you guys with this £29. So I'll catch up with you soon. Anyway, right then, guys. Like I was saying earlier, £29. So yeah, sun's come out now. It's probably about 5 degrees instead of 2. Let's lift this one up. Stunning one, this one. Come on. And there he is. What a beautiful carp. Absolutely stunning. Look at the colours on that. £29 on the money. On the last morning here, Coking Farm on Oak Lake. I'm probably going to leave you guys with the prettiest one. Absolute beautiful carp. Even the other side stunning. Oh, I'm well pleased. Right, let's spin him round quickly for you guys. And there we go, guys. There's the other side. Absolute immaculate carp, that one, isn't it? Stunner. Probably the best looking one I've caught from Oak. Absolutely great in the sunlight. Yeah, stunning carp. Right, let's get him straight back and let's start that dreaded pack down, eh? Right then, fellas, we've come to the end of the session here at Coking Farm on Oak Lake, and yeah, everything's packed up now. It's all bloody wet. Sun's out. Maybe I should have booked on till 12 o'clock to dry my gear out, boys, you know. As you can see, he's ready. Look at him, he's tired. You right, Ted? He loves it down there. Yeah, like I say, we ended at that 29 pounder. Beautiful carp that one was. Absolutely stunning that. So, so we ended up with 3. We had an 18 linear, the 29 pounder this morning, and then to top it all off, a 40 pound 10 ghost carp, which is a new PP ghost carp for me. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it again. So, but if you could subscribe to the channel, boys, like I say, there's loads of stuff on here from Coking and Cottington and other day tickets and that. Obviously the Elite Carp Masters is on here as well, which is the biggest and best tournament in the country that's run at Cottington Lakes. If you fancy having a go, get in contact with me, come round and have a chat. Anyone's welcome. And but yeah, I think that's a ta-da from me, a ta-da from Ted. But like I say, give it a like, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe. Until next time, guys, ta-da.